What's going on, y'all? And welcome back to a new Magic Arena video. And what we have in front of us is a Grixis mid-range deck that I brewed up that I'm calling Grixis Lich. And if you're looking for the complete deck list to this spicy number here, then check the description below. There'll be a deck list link that'll take you directly to Aether Hub, as well as a typed up list so that you can directly import it into Magic Arena. And if you're wondering why I made this deck, why am I calling it Grixis, why am I doing this, why am I not playing that, ask me in the comments section, Scoops, that's what it's there for. But the main focus is the Phylactery Lich. I'm probably butchering that name, but you know, Scoops, I opened up 100 booster packs today. I broke down, I got more booster packs, and I only got 2 of these bad boys in the entire, 2 of them. All I got was 2. So I had to make a couple of them, but I am extremely pleased with this creature. I really am. Unfortunately, the gameplay I did have where it was actually being played, it just I didn't want to show that kind of gameplay because I was just destroying my opponent like left and right. Like I was absolutely obliterating him. But yeah. You know, the Nicol Bolas splash and the Scarab God splash, along with the Chandra, Angrath, and the Nicol Bolas Planeswalker, commit to memory, all that it's free splashes, 100%, ladies and gentlemen, because, you know, Drowned Catacomb produces blue-black, Fetid Pool, blue-black, Canyon Slough, blue-black, and blue-red, my bad, black-red, Dragonskull Summit, red-black. Anyways, what I'm trying to say, Scoobs, is that the different cards that are different colors other than mono black are free splashes, so I will almost always be able to play my Lich on curb if I ever do, you know, go turn 1 land, turn 2 treasure map, and then turn 3 Lich. Lich is so good, it demands an answer of some kind. And sometimes, yeah, it's a 2-for-1. But anyway, Scoops, look, I'm not going to try to bore you anymore. Like I said, if you're looking for the deck list, check the description and enjoy the gameplay. Oh, and there won't be a pack opening at the end of the video because homeboy and homegirl, home slice, chicka pow wow, I dropped like $100 to get all these packs, and so yeah, like what I've got right now is what I've got. So I need to farm my way back up. But anyways, guys, love you, all right, and enjoy the gameplay. Actually, not a bad keep. Canyon Slough into Drowned Catacombs seems good. It's a really slow hand, but Gifted Aetherborn helps us earlier in the matchup, so hopefully we're not going against like a red deck, you know, your dad's husband. Hopefully we're not going against my dad's husband, that's all I'm gonna say. Not a red land, and we're pretty okay. Okay, blue, I can work with blue. Yeah, I can work with blue. Yeah, the red and the blue splash are 100% free in this deck. Yeah, we'll attack. There's nothing stopping us from playing Nicol Bolas next turn other than a counter spell. And there's not even a counter spell for that. Outstanding. Let's go. That's the sound it should make whenever that happens. Might put on like a mono blue control. Mono blue tempo? If it is, he's already lost the tempo. Nah, there's a white card there. Yeah, if this eats a Silhouette, I'm not really worried about it. Alright, this is good enough to counterspell. If he's got it, he's gonna. I guess he doesn't got it.
Ooh, I love what this world is.
So my opponent has probably Essence Scatters in his hand, is what my guess is. My opponent's really behind the gun right now. Probably got a fistful of Essence Scatters. Fatal, not even Fatal Pushes. What kind of a deck is my opponent playing? Is this like a, let me take a bunch of damage to the face and lose kind of a deck? Or, I really don't know, but it's a lot of fun right now for me. I mean, if I was on the receiving end of this, I probably would have scooped. Unless I for sure was coming up with something. Am I looking at a cast out? Nope, Teferi, let's go. Mr. Hero of Dominaria, bitch. I'm just gonna go Eldest Reborn here. I'm not gonna even bother attacking into it.
Not so fast.
Yeah, Eldest Reborn, really good right now. My opponent's at 2. And I'm going to get his Teferi. Seems really good. I have a Fumigate. I mean, if he does, he does. I'm not really worried about it. Fumigate is really good right now, but it's not really that great. I mean, it's good, but it's not like good. Yeah. We're gonna untap this and untap that, my good sir. End our turn. You have a good day. It's a pretty sweet deck, not gonna lie. It's pretty sweet. You're like, well, it's just like any other Grixis deck. It's not, though. He really should have memoried there. Honestly, he should have memoried there, because I would have put him to at least one, but he would have had a fistful of cards still. Okay. Tons of cards come in. So we're going to take out our Gifted Aetherborns, Glint-Sleeves, Negates, Doomfalls. Unfortunately, our Liches are not very good in this matchup, because they require too much setup. Treasure maps are the same way. 15 and 20. So we've got Nicol Bolas, Angrath, Scarab God, Eldritch Reborn, Liliana, Nicol Bolas, Chandra, Vraska. I mean, the Scarab God's pretty good, though. Scarab God's really good. It demands like an exile effect. Glint-Sleeve gets under, gets the job done. Champion of Wits, draw cards. Commit to Memory's good. Vraska, Chandra's good. I'm trying to think. Treasure Map and the Lich have to come out, though. Yeah. I kind of have to run this list. I'm priced into it. Doesn't feel very good, though. Tons of counter magic from my opponent. That's... Oh, man. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give the concession there. Yeah, too much counter magic. My opponent had way too much counter magic for us. So, how do we do this, right? Part of me wants to put in the treasure map, but I feel like all of these cards are really good. Like, I could take out the champion and put in treasure maps, but at the same time, Champion of Wits is really good. I just think we drew like poop there. I really do. Yeah, we're going back the same list here. And so, like I said, it was a commit to memory into 2 disallows. Like, it was just counterspell, counterspell, counterspell. That basically got my opponent ahead that far. We also kind of kept a cruddy hand, but we'll see here. Yeah, we can keep this. A red source would be really good right now because we got 1, 2, 3 cards that need it. Yep, we got blue-black online. Search on 2 again? That's crazy. Yeah, actually, let's go like this. Let's Doomfall. So, let's take this disallow. That's 1 less disallow we've got to worry about. And now that we know that he's got 2 Siloways plus a Fumigate, not the end of the world as you know it. Yep, and my opponent's turn's up. We're gonna go Nicol Bolas as well, so he'll discard probably discard one of the Siloways. I mean, I can't see him discarding his Fumigate because that's kind of like ultimate insurance. But we do have Vraska's Contempt in our hand, so that's a really good thing. Ooh. So, I think we go Chandra here. I mean, if he's got a counterspell, he's got a counterspell. Like, not much we can really do about it. But that's 2 of the 4 disallows out of his deck so far. There goes the memory in the graveyard. That's fine. Yep. We'll go Nicol Bolas. 2, 4, 6. So 1 more land. We can play the Nicol Bolas, the God-Pharaoh. It has 3 of the 4 disallows. That's really good for us. I mean, maybe he's just trying to really trying to flip his Search of Azcanta like really badly here. But either way, a land would be great. Champion of Wits is fine. Yeah, Champion of Wits is pretty good here. So we'll for sure take action. We will most likely, if we don't draw a land, then we're going to discard the Eldest Reborn plus the other card. Ooh, 2 Vraska's Contempts. Eldest. Angrath is really good. Like, it's really, really good. And a Vraska's Contempt. That's fine. So my opponent knows what's in my hand is better than a Vraska's Contempt. So he might just wait to flip his Search of Azcanta before he uses his memory, because then it keeps his entire graveyard open. But one land, that's all we need. And then we're going to go Nicol Bolas here. Another Eldest Reborn? Okay, whatever. Angrath.
You're just fuel for the fires of freedom.
Probably discards the Fumigate.
No fire, no steel.
And we're going to render his Seal Aways pretty useless. We're not going to even bother attacking. Yep. Draw 2 cards. Go for it. Go for it. Flip your Search of Azcanta. That's fine. I'll nickel and dime you all day long. You can keep discarding. That's fine.
No fire, no steel.
And I'm just going to pass. There's absolutely no reason whatsoever for me to send in my Champion of Wits into that. Because I know for a fact he's got 2 Seal Aways. There's no reason I should have to do that. A Fumigate, sure. So he's got Disallows, and that's about it, man. Give me a land. Nicol Bolas is pretty good here. Discard a card?
No fire, no steel.
And then we'll go Nicol Bolas. I'd probably Search of Azcanta to try to find like an Essence Scatter. That my guess is. Yep. If he finds an Essence Scatter, that's fine. It just takes the card out of his hand. A Teferi. Okay, let's go. And he's gonna guaranteed Fumigate here, so... It's still not worth the attack, right? Angrath ultimates in 2 turns. Yep, get your Teferi on, my good sir. I might plot my Angrath back up to my hand, or back up on top, but I don't really care if he does. Like I said, I'm really just looking for a land. Fumigate? Sure.
Hurry!
Yep. Give me a land, that's all I want. Thank you very much. Discard a card.
No fire, no steel.
I feel like the correct play to make is Nicol Bolas, actually. Because he can always empty the discard pile, or the graveyard of this commit.
Look upon my omnipotence.
Yep.
Time for plan B. To your tiny mind.
So I have lethal unless he shuffles back in or puts my Angrath back on top or Vraska's Contempts. I have lethal in a couple of ways, so he might just memory here to prevent lethal. Like, literally, it's lethal with Angrath. Right, because 15, Angrath says, each opponent loses life equal to the number of cards in their graveyard. Well, he's got 15, and he's at 14. It's good game. I'm just going to give him the good game now. I mean, I guess you could memory steal, but it feels really bad to be staring down a Nicol Bolas on the board and an Angrath. I mean, does he not see the lethal? Teferi? Okay. But Angrath back up? You have to.
I know my responsibility. I'm not ready for this quite yet.
I mean, the only play he had? Yeah, I'll make you exile 2 cards.
Take what is mine.
Oh, nice. And we'll keep a negate up, right?
No
so
more games.
now I think my opponent is priced into memorying right now. Like I would imagine so. Why he plays it? Get that hand reset because my hand's stuck and yours isn't. We're gonna just negate that. Don't really feel like letting you have a redraw.
Is an easy thing to waste.
If I don't cast it, it just stays exiled, so... Yep. Angrath is pretty good here. Glint Sleeve Siphoner's not that great. He's gonna give me the win. An Esper control list. That's a really awkward Esper control list, but I didn't beat my Grixis Lich. I just didn't.